think one thing that I don't think we talk about enough is how hard it is having adult friends, you know, as an adult. Like, one of the themes of my page is self-care, and one of the other co-themes of that is how important it is to have meaningful friendships, you know, to kind of get you through this. Like, I posted a picture yesterday of, you know, a recent backpacking trip, you know, with my buddies and I ended up typing like a comment about, you know, how much we need these romantic relationships. We need these tight friends that we can be real with, you know, these girl squads. We just need at least one friend, you know, who can listen to us, who can be there for us. But a true friend will also call you out on your BS. You know, call you out when you are acting dumb. Call you out when you're losing your mind. Because I really think we all lose our minds. We need friends. I just met up with and had lunch with, I would say, an old friend. I think it's a life skill that I've learned and that I have, and I actually wanted to make this video about this one simple life skill that I think a lot of adults do not have. The life skill of texting a friend or calling a friend and say, hey, haven't seen you for a long time, we haven't talked, do you want to get lunch? Do you want to get coffee? Do you want to do a FaceTime? There's so many adults that are not comfortable with that skill, that initial ask. It's like, oh, it's been too long, it'd be too awkward. But I just had this great lunch over this awesome Kinder steak sandwich, this ball tip sandwich. Gosh, that meat, quality meat. And it was just such a great bro time of connecting with this guy. He used to play in the NFL for a long time, and now he's a principal of a school. I mean, it's such a cool story. You know, he shared about his progression, you know, from there to where he's at now. I shared with him about the progression of my business, and I talked about Instagram. Hey, everybody, this is, for those of you that are just joining and waving in, Mark Gomez. All right, it's the experience. I can't really read. I shouldn't read. I'm driving my truck. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for your support, your comments, everybody. We really need that skill. So let me ask you, for those of you that are watching this, and comment if you like, you know, is that something you feel comfortable doing? Calling up a friend you haven't talked to in a year or 2 years, 5 years, and being like, hey, you know, I miss you, I think about you, I just want to get caught up. I think that, you know, we need as many friends as we can get here in the adult world, you know, in this parent grind. We need support. We need not only people who live near us, you know, who we can actually, you know, like see and meet eyeball to eyeball, you know, people that are going to kind of be more in step with our lives. I'm giving a big talk soon, and it's to a large group of a lot of parents, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to talk about, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to talk about like meaningful relationships. And I don't know how I'm going to say it, but I'm going to say, I'm going to tell some stories, and I'm going to tell a story. This is the true story. I'm going to tell you right now, even though I don't even know if anyone's watching this or not, because I'm driving. You want to be my friend. You really want to be close with me. There's something that you can actually do. There is one thing, and I'm going to tell you what it is, but the thing about it is I have this one thing, and obviously I have more, but this is like my jam right here. This is my thing. You do this for me, and I'm like, dang, like, that person is like cool. Like, I like them, and I think they like me, and like, I could like it like close to this person. Like, I could like bro out. Like, we could go camping or fishing or get coffee together or something like that. Do you have that one thing, you know, where if somebody says this to you, or if a friend does this to you, like, it's like, wow. Maybe for you, this is not for me, is they just invite you over for dinner. Hey, maybe they say, I want a barbecue for you. Maybe it's somebody saying, hey, you know, how are you doing with your illness? Or how are you doing, you know, at work? I don't think anybody's thing should be how's work, because that's such a general question. Like, who doesn't say how's work? Like, first of all, you don't say how's work, then, you know, what are you even talking about? That's just like a classic, let's talk. It's a little deeper than small talk, but it's still not that deep. It's not small talk, it's medium-sized talk. How's work? You know? So if you have a question or a theme, then type it and let's see what other people say about it. So someone's typing in here the Gandhi experience, that they're cool, you're good with connecting and reconnecting. Yeah, so for me, my thing is, here it is. How's your marriage? How's your marriage, Sean? When one of my friends asks me that, I pause. I take a step back. And the first thing I think to myself is, damn, that's my bro right there. That's my friend. Or if it's a woman, that's a great family friend. She cares about me and she cares about Danielle. She cares about us. And she has the toughness. She has the care. She has the confidence to ask me about my marriage. Now, I don't really have that many female friends that ask me that, of course. You know, it's very rare. I have a small group of friends that would ask me that question. How about you? Do you have a question, or do you have something, or like if somebody does this for you, it's like, it really, you take a step back. So after I say, wow, you know, I really think about this, and then I really tell them, you know, how my marriage is. My marriage is amazing right now. We've had an amazing 12 months. We had a really tough patch in 2017, you know, but see, to be genuine, to ask that question with me, it takes this mixture, right, of what I talked about. And I think to really have close relationships, you have to individually have these life skills to know how to be a close friend, to know how to do it. Two, you have to have like that, you know, confidence and that like feeling where like, gosh, am I invading in Sean's space? You know, is that too personal of a question? But what I've found is I ask people questions constantly about all types of things, is that if someone wants to answer a personal question, that they will. If someone wants to answer a personal question, they will. And if someone doesn't want to, then they won't. If someone, let's say you want to ask somebody, you're like, you know, I know this person went through a divorce, or I know they have cancer, or I know they went over it, I know their kid, you know, is in rehab, or I know their kid is going through this. I don't know if I should ask. I don't know, like, are they going to not want to talk about negative things? Well, I do care about them. I am curious. I do kind of want to get into the surface. I think so many of us, we just don't ask. And what do we end up talking about? Stupid stuff, sports, how's work? You know, have you tried this recipe? So me, I'm just like, I think some people think I'm a little bit weird because I'm just gonna, like, if I care about you and like it's the right setting, you know, we're chilling, we're having dinner together, and you know, I'm not trying to be creepy or anything, but if I care about you, I might ask you a personal question, you know? And I've seen, people over, like, I've been doing this for like 15 years, react to that. And I think most of the time people, they look back at me and they size me up. And I think they go through their heads like, gosh, this is awkward. Like, why is Sean asking me this? I think it is awkward. I feel uncomfortable. People don't ask me this question very often. They sure, you know, maybe it's a man friend is asking me this. Or so many dudes, they don't really talk serious with other dudes. So I think a lot of dudes don't have friends that will ask them personal questions. You know, maybe they didn't have an experience with their dad where they get any personal questions. Ask them. So there's a take back. And then they kind of size it up. And in my experience, most people will want to answer personal questions. And I think when they do, it draws me in with them. It tightens our friendship, our connection. I like them more because they're sending a message to me. I'll keep it real with you.